Let's give this a go. Hey, thank you for being here. It's Russ. As like in Reviewed by Russ. And 2-minute tips. And before I give my 2-minute tip, which doesn't take actually 2 minutes, I love to develop the context and provide a quote, give you a quote. And here's an example. Tonight is a perfect example of what this quote is all about. I actually saw this quote and it just struck a chord with me. And it was a number of different circumstances that are not necessarily important to this tip today. However, the quote is that do what you love, not what you think you're supposed to do. Do what you love, not what you think you're supposed to do. And many will argue with the point. There are certain things in society we're supposed to be doing, and there's certain ways that we're supposed to behave, and there's certain things. And I completely understand and appreciate and agree with a lot of your arguments. And in some circumstance, this struck a chord to me because the only thing I ever wanted to do was be a musician. And even after, like 12 years of playing music and being a musician and touring and traveling and doing all that kind of stuff and enjoying life, loving the journey. Not every moment was enjoyable. However, the journey itself was enjoyable. I got to the point where I was telling myself, I'm never going to be famous at this. And so maybe what I should do is what I'm supposed to be doing, settle down, raise a family. And I have 2 boys and I love them, and I have a family and I love them. And I don't have a wife, but I have parents and I have kids. So the thing that I want to make sure that I share today is the fact that sometimes people get off the tracks because they feel that the challengers are not they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they give up on the skill set that they have in lieu of doing the right thing, in air quotes. And so I just really encourage people, if you've been in this situation, and you've acquired a skill, share it. And because many of us, we have a tendency to think about, okay, well, what could go wrong? What's the problem that they have, and what are the challenges that exist? And we all of a sudden we future trip into seeing the challenges and not the opportunities, the obstacles and not the opportunities, the things that we have to do in order to accomplish that goal. And in a microwave society, we're so quick to shut that valve off and say, oh, I'm just going to go do something simple and I'm just going to hang out. And there's so many opportunities because that knowledge, that skill, that idea, that experience never goes anywhere. And so what I want to do today is I want to plant the seed of an idea, and this is all because of striking matches. So Andrew, thanks for introducing me to striking matches, and everybody that's in striking matches, thank you. It's awesome. I love the concept of this, and continuing to build on what you know and continuing to pursue something you know is important to you or what you love. And it's really important to me to have you think about these things, and if I could share some of my experience, I've got 60 years, well, probably, I don't know, I probably didn't have a lot of experience except learning how to walk in the first few years, but you know what I'm talking about. I have a few years of experience generating some level of experience, exposure, or knowledge about a few topics. And so if I could amplify that and thrust that into somebody else's life, imagine how they can accelerate their experience. You know, mentor people, become a part of a mastermind that you can share this information and tutor people that have these questions, so they don't have to go through 10,000 hours of YouTube videos, what have you. So the tip of the day is find a way to transmit and amplify your skills, your experience, your information to someone that needs it. The payoff is, you can't even imagine what the payoff is, because we all leave ripples and you never know where that's going to end up. So, and this video is on my phone because I had to learn how to do software because my computer's still causing problems. Sidebar, footnote. Anyway, I'm Russ Johns, and you enjoy your day.